Monali. I am Monali. Welcome back to my channel. I have been having some crazy technical difficulties with my Mac, but I spoke to Apple on the phone, and that was actually pretty cool, pretty productive. They just kind of zapped into my computer and fixed some things, and that was fun. And yeah, so I think I have it fixed. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I have it fixed because it's really annoying when I don't. Okay, this is from Frank, and this was a PayPal request, and it's a doozy. But apparently, and by doozy I mean it's long, it's like 20 minutes long, but apparently if you are a Nightwish fan or if you want to become a Nightwish fan, this is what you watch. I've seen that other reactors have done it. I haven't watched their reactions, obviously, because I want to have mine be genuine and not hear it first. Nightwish, if you don't know, is that kind of genre where they're mixing the operatic style voice with the metal style music, the hard rock music. And I know some people say, well, Evanescence is like that. Kind of. Her voice isn't so much operatic. Her voice is more just a really good, strong voice. But this is kind of that operatic sound with the vibrato and all that. So they are good performers. I am not really a fan. What I mean by not a fan is I'm not downloading any of it or anything. I do think it's entertaining, and I do like the music with it, but the voice is a little bit shrill for me, but this is supposed to be kind of a game changer. Like this long performance is supposed to be like crazy. So I'm excited to see it. And it also says it's live with Richard Dawkins. Isn't that the science guy that like writes books about science? Bill Nye the Science Guy. Bill knows about science. Okay, that's not even close. Okay, anyway, isn't he? Anyway, whatever, we'll find out. Okay, if you want your requests done, as you know, head over to Patreon, head over to PayPal. If you want to support the channel, but you don't have a request you want to buy or you want to do it without moolah, you're free to do that, obviously. Please do that. I would appreciate it if you go to my podcast and give it a 5-star review. Helps me in the podcast world. Am I going to like this? Reply hazy. I know I wasn't concentrating. Am I going to like this? Yes. Just yes. Oh, by the way, if you hear the noise in the background right now, as you know, these I don't hear. I'm not going to hear anything. But my parents are visiting, and my daughters are just having a blast with my parents right now, laughing and everything else. So you may hear that. All right, here we go. I got my pen. Let's do it.
through 100 million centuries, we have finally opened our eyes on a sumptuous planet, sparkling with color, bountiful with life. Within decades, we must close our eyes again. Isn't it a noble and enlightened way of spending our brief time in the sun, to work at understanding the universe and how we have come to wake up in it?
The cosmic law of gravity moved the newborns around the fire. Careless coals, infinity in every vast direction. The lonely pharaoh in the Goldilocks zone, she has exhaled to exhale. From the stellar nursery into a carbon feast. Enter Luca, the tapestry of chemistry. There's a writing in the garden, leading us to the mother of all. We are one, we are universe. Oh, there's what will be, science of the legal, you see. Of a biological whole, enter the tapestry of chemistry. There's a writing in the garden, leading us to the mother of all. We are one, we are universe. What will be science of the legal, you see. Chaos fast, right down the tide of our soul. The day-to-day new opening for the greatest show. Science of the devoting sea. Hey, you're the stars, right in the tide of our soul. A day-to-day new opening for the greatest show. twisted crowd of the hunted. Enter Ionia, the cradle of all, the architecture of understanding, the human lust to feel, so attempt to know, to rule the earth. Under for shiny rocks, for giant mushroom clouds, the will to do as you've been done by. Enter history, the crocodile, enter mankind. He took his time in the sun, and a dream to understand a single grain of sand. He gave birth to poetry, but wonder seems to be bring the last light of memory.
Ghosts include greater poets than Keats, scientists greater than Newton. We know this because the set of possible people allowed by our DNA so massively exceeds the set of actual people. In the teeth of these stupefying odds, return to that prior state from which the vast majority have never stirred.
Thus, from the war of nature, from famine and death, the most exalted object which we are capable of conceiving, namely the production of the higher animals, directly follows. There is grandeur in this view of life, with its several powers originally breathed into a few forms or into one. And that whilst this planet has gone cycling on according to the fixed law of gravity, from so simple a beginning, endless forms most beautiful, and most wonderful have been and are being evolved.
Wow, that was quite a performance. Wow, okay, so fun to watch. Kind of like watching Trans-Siberian Orchestra, right? Really fun to watch. I've been super into Apocalyptica lately, and so I think that's kind of opposite of this, though. They do more of the orchestra type thing, and then they have the rock voice. So kind of flipped, but still kind of, those cool concepts. I get bored with super long intros, but I get why they do it, especially in a performance like this. I get why they wanted to kind of build it up. So that didn't really bother me that much in this one. I don't like when I don't understand the lyrics. When they showed her face close up, or when the guy was singing, I knew what they were singing about. Or when they were doing like the "We Were Here" and like the pictures, I got that. Then when Richard Dawkins was talking, obviously I understood that. There is something calming. I know it's kind of an oxymoron, I guess, with this style of music, with the hard hitting, but there's something kind of calming about it. Like her voice with the music. I don't know. It was just kind of like, I don't know, it's calming. It was like a movie soundtrack in the beginning, like a battle scene. I liked that. I love bagpipes. So anytime there's anything that's like bagpipes, I'm like, I like it. Bagpipes are so romantic. I don't know why. They're just awesome. Okay. And I really dig the music, the instrumentals of the band. I think that it sounds awesome. It's hard hitting. It's what's the word I'm looking for? It meshes well. They all mesh well together. It blends well together. I like that. She's very entertaining. They are very entertaining. How does she headbang and then sing? I would be like not being able to do that, but that's why she's her and I'm not her. They're very passionate. I love passion with bands, and that comes out. And I'm sorry, I have something in my eyeball. I really enjoyed her non-operatic voice when she wasn't doing the style and it was just like she was singing. I really liked it. I liked the voice. It's just, it's not something I would download. The performance itself, I would give a 9 because that was really hard hitting. It was fun. I can see why people like it. It would be very entertaining to watch. The Richard Dawkins thing was cool. The pictures, the lights, all that was really cool. So I give that a 9. But the song, the music itself, I'm going to give a 6. And the only reason I'm giving it that high, for my opinion, when I wouldn't download it and I'm not a fan of the operatic voice, is because I really enjoyed the instruments and the instrumentals, and I really enjoyed her non-operatic voice. So because of that, I would give the music part of it a 6 and the performance part a 9. Whew. That was pretty fun. That was fun. I'm not going to lie. I was worried about the length, but it went by really fast because it was entertaining. So anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. Go ahead and cuss me out and do all that stuff you like to do. And let me know if you agree. Let me know the highs and lows, what you thought. And I'll be back soon. Music with Monali. Cheers.